I do not want to take much time again, because my subject is related to that, the ocean and the blue economy, maritime, that is connected with the 71% of ocean and 29% of the land, and as well as the air. That means it is about the planet. It's a big subject. Now the Vizhinjam is under the construction. Everybody is waiting for that, the Vizhinjam seaport. And 99% of that, the living things are in the ocean. And 71% of that, what it is called, the ocean is giving that the highest level of that employment and business and all opportunity, food, oxygen, and everything. Is a vast subject. Already that our madam has given that the great presentation about that, the importance of that, the climate change and how we need to become that the responsible for that type of the subject. So if I want to talk to that about the maritime and the multiple sectors of the blue economy and the shipping and logistics, supply chain, customs and maritime law, and allied the industries, that the legal perspectives and other journal perspectives, it will take more than 24 hours, because it's that much of that wide subject that is covering that much of employment and business and professional opportunities on there. And also that the many fundamental duties and responsibilities, and we need to follow that with that, connected with that the subject. That is why I'm not taking that more minutes. Do you have that? Any questions related to Vizhinjam, shipping industry, maritime industry, logistics, arbitration, customs act, maritime law, supply chain management, export, import? Okay, you can now ask to me one or two questions. Then I will give my number. Okay, later on you can contact me to know all these type of that. International institution, WTO, IMO, World Customs, World Shipping Organization, BIMCO, P&A Club, whatever that the things. Okay, if you want to know about this one, that, okay. I don't know about all these things. But even though that I can, whatever the things I know, that I will share with you. And also I have that connection with the nearly 130 countries as a part of that, the blue economy chairman. I will take that the information from the globe, try to share with that. So, ma'am, there is a new port is coming at here, which we call that Vizhinjam seaport, that everybody is expecting. That is why I'm asking in Malayalam also. If anybody wants to know about the Vizhinjam port or anything about that, the maritime sector, you can ask any question. Yeah, please. See, there are the ports can be classified as per that the Indian perspectives, that the major port which is coming under that the Indian Port Act, and that is constituted by the central government, and there is a non-major port which is constituted that as a non-major port means under the state government. The Vizhinjam seaport, right now it's not a major port, it's not a non-major port, it will come to under the mega port, because it's a private party, okay, Adani, central government and state government, private public participation, build, design, build, operate, and submit for that. After using that, sometimes transfer the property to the state. So it will come to, normally we call that this is, or we say that this is a mega port. It is not that under the major port trust act, or under that the non-major port, or that the minor port or medium port. So you want to ask anything more? Even Malayalam ചോദിക്കാം. Any questions? പെൺകുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഷിപ്പിംഗിനകത്ത് ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി ഉണ്ടോ? അതാണ് അറിയണ്ടേ. The shipping industry, maritime sector and multiple sectors of the maritime is giving that the more opportunities compared to that the boys or the gents, the more opportunities always getting for the ladies or the girls. And compared to that any other industries, that the payment and the salary and the income is getting, that the maritime industry is very high, especially for the Indians, because the shipping industry is currency, most of the cases calculating or considering either in euro or dollar as an international trade, as a part of that international trade, while converting that the money to that the Indian currencies or the Asian currencies, especially for us that in our rupiah, okay, rupee, it is, you will get a very huge amount of that the salary. Especially, suppose I will tell you, as a maritime lawyer, if I want to talk to in Dubai for a 20 minutes, my charge is that 1,200 dirhams, it will come to Indian rupees, 25,000 rupees. This is that the maritime law's importance. Okay? So, anything else? Because then 5 minutes കൊണ്ട് നിർത്താമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞതാണ്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും, if any other question, just ask or other, okay. Enrique Alexica's case is a very big case, even though that I will tell you that. Because that the case is going that with the help of because the UN International Maritime Organization, there is an UNCLOS is there, International Conventions of the Law of the Sea, that is connected with the earlier it is connected with the history of the Titanic. Okay, but UNCLOS that it is giving that the jurisdictional issues on that the international level, and we have that our maritime zone that act also on there. When the Lexica Enriquez case is connecting on there, because if it is happening within that the 12 nautical miles of that our jurisdiction, there, okay, now we can go to say that IPC, but it will affect or it will attract the IPC, CRPC and evidence law. So how you are presenting that the things in the International Court of Justice or concerned court, with the help of that, the evidence that as per that the law of that the United Nations Conventions of the Law of the Sea and 8 laws, International Tribunal Law of the Sea, and concerned with admiralty law, maritime law, and criminal activities, and where you are connecting that the IPC and the CRPC. So then all these factors are including that the evidence and the post-mortem and the critical that analysis and the presentation of that the case is very important for that Lexica Enriquez.
So what about the anti-piracy things?
Anti-piracy bills also, see, what I have to say.
Jurisdiction issues and with regard to hot pursuit.
Yeah, hot pursuit, why we are taking that the hot pursuit issues that if you are going to that the Coast Guard case, okay, we have that the tie-up with that the other countries related to that how the people or the criminals are entering into that the high sea. Okay, but see, we have to follow that the admiralty jurisdiction up to 200 nautical miles, then it will go to that what it is called the high sea. But some criminal activities is happening for piracy or that the threat or now that what it is called the terrorism or something is happening that the hot pursuits, it will attract how we are making that the connection with the other countries that the relationship, for example, called India, Australia, Japan, and America is making that the security relationships like this that on in the high sea. So it's a vast subject. Okay, we can discuss okay about this one. Okay, then anything. So the time is already. So any questions related to this subject you can ask to me, but not now. Left. Okay. Thank you for your patience listening. ഒന്നാം തരം കൈനീട്ട് വന്ന് രാവിലെ തുടങ്ങിയത് അതിങ്ങനെ കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്തിട്ട് എന്താ പറയുന്നത് മീൻസ് ഈ പൂത്തിരി എക്സ്പ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്ത് വരുന്ന മാതിരി നോളജ് ഈസ് sharing and showering from that sky to that what it is called that each and everybody is the മൈൻഡിലേക്ക് ഇട്ട് കൊടുക്കപ്പെടുന്ന സുന്ദരമായ ഈവനിങ്ങിന് എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഓക്കെ നമസ്തേ നന്ദി ഓക്കെ see you again.
Visswanadan sir, for your valuable insights. We are truly enlightened.